Reports reaching us indicate that teachers have turned out in large numbers in each of the 1,191 zones in the country for similar trainings. As I was coming here, we did a sample of all these zones, and I'm happy to report that all our teachers have turned up and are going through the trainings as we speak. I'm once again very, very proud of the Kenyan teacher on behalf of the Commission. This is just one of the many robust training programs that the TSC plans to mount in our determination to ensure that all teachers are adequately prepared to successfully steer the implementation of the competence-based curriculum. This week alone, we will train 91,320 teachers to handle grades 1 to 3 and also grades 4. As you well know, CBC was implemented in January up to grade 3. It will be implemented for grade 4 learners in 2020, a reason we have moved first to prepare for the next level. I wish to thank the Treasury for allocating us 500 million for the teacher training for CBC this month. Similar trainings will be conducted in August and December, even as we explore ways of using ICT to ensure continuous interaction with the CBC for all learners. I think it should be clear that this training will be continuous even after we train the first cohorts to ensure that they handle the grades. We shall continue training teachers and sharpening their skills. This should be seen as a clear sign that CBC must succeed at any cost. At this juncture, I wish to confirm that the training on CBC is fully funded by the government, and teachers will not be required to meet any costs for the training as far as they are in our public schools. And so I'm saying this was it because I have been receiving reports from the field that some officers are telling teachers to give some monies to train. Others are asking, I don't know, for 1,000 shillings per teacher. That is not the way it's supposed to be. The GOK has funded this training. The meals of the teachers, the travels are well taken off by GOK. And so if we get any of our officers or anyone else asking for this money, then action will be taken on them. It is free, it is funded by government. And the main objective of this workshop is to train teachers on how to handle CBC in order to facilitate effective implementation. As a prelude to this week's activities, the TSC, which is coordinating all these trainings, in the last 2 weeks facilitated the training of 181 mass trainers who in turn have trained 1,165 regular and special needs curriculum support officers and 1,320 CBC champions as trainer of trainers. These officials are therefore required to train the teachers this week at all the 1,191 zonal training centers countrywide. The training this week will involve head teachers, early years education teachers, and grade 4 teachers. Teachers of private schools are also involved in this training, and you have seen the CEO there. And so we are doing this as a concerted effort. There is no public or private student. So we're doing this together and training to the teachers as one again. Effective delivery of curriculum requires continuous teacher professional development through innovative ways in order to match the pressure to provide access and quality education in knowledge-based societies and in economies in the 21st century. Clearly, we recognize that teachers are going to be vital agents in the drive to effectively implement CBC. This is why we at TSC emphasize on continuous teacher professional development. We will do everything we can to ensure that teachers are prepared and are ready to deliver CBC. This will include the teacher trainings in our colleges who must be prepared on the demands of the new curriculum before they graduate. I wish to promise the country that teacher preparedness for CBC isn't going to be a switch-on, switch-off affair. We will make it a rigorous but continuous and sustained activity to ensure it is a way of life for our teachers. Our determination to ensure success of this training stems from the fact that provision of quality education is to a large extent determined by the capacity of teachers to effectively interpret and implement the curriculum. This entails structuring the learning environment in line with the prevailing trends in education and learners' needs. We are sure this training will empower the teachers with the necessary skills and capacities to embrace and implement changing curriculum and assessment. The TSC shall support and develop highly knowledgeable, reflective, and professional teachers who have enhanced skills and confidence in a range of modern pedagogical tools such as coaching, facilitating, and mentoring. These tools will allow teachers to act as role models for learners who are able to care for and inspire every child to achieve their full potential. We hope that by the end of this week's training, participants should be able to acquire the knowledge, skills, and attitudes necessary for effective implementation of CBC, apply innovative pedagogical approaches and models, demonstrate competencies in assessment, be self-reflective, self-improving, and supportive learners themselves. It is hoped that through this training of teachers, it will assist them to keep abreast with ever-changing dynamics in the curriculum, content, and assessments. As I conclude my remarks, I wish to restate that through the support of the government, the Commission will conduct rigorous training to enhance implementation of CBC. I have already indicated that in the next 4 days, 64,830 head teachers will be trained. In August and December this year, another 68,490 will be trained in each of the school holidays. Thus, by the end of December, a total of 228,300 teachers will be trained. And when you look at that number, it's like we have taken care of all the teachers that are in our primary schools. And I'm also looking at the numbers that we are training for the private schools. It is 9,400 times the 3 holidays, which comes to 28,200 teachers from the private schools. And you can see that we have covered quite a big level of these teachers in our country. This will ensure readiness on implementation of CBC. And finally, I once again wish to thank all our teachers, all the agencies in the education sector, and I wish all teachers fruitful trainings on this CBC. God bless you, and thank you for listening to me.